going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. Please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world works.
Much love
to those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. And remember, the New World Order cryptos are in my Patreon. Plus, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. And that is so important because, guys, we are getting close to that main event. And then also, much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And, of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And in the last hour, we have been moving up slightly. But guys, the weekend, we know we are the only game in town, and then CME open Sunday night. And of course, that will move the market. Now, is this another time to actually take profits? I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. We know the Fed has to make moves, so therefore they can build this 4th industrial revolution. Cryptos and stocks are going to take a beating over the next 2 years. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we know cryptos are the solution. Blockchain is the solution. So they will rise. But during that period, we're still going to have pumps and dumps. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have volume, we have tether, we have USDC. And then plus we have the Fed. Make sure you're paying attention to the actual repo. We know that's how they manipulate yields, but guys, yields are rising across the globe. And then what do we have? That's right, we have the Russia tensions. The actual movie is playing out. We know they need a big enough distraction in order to pull this market back so then therefore they can build. And then also, guys, Grayscale. Grayscale sold going into the weekend. So we know that's a heads up that it's going to be slow. We know we're not going to have a lot of volume. Grayscale lets us know which way the market is going. And then plus, guys, back. Back has moved from the middle of the month to the end of the month when the regular futures end. And we know there's a strategic reason behind that. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, guys, and we have some funny news. We have Netflix announces a new series on the Bitfinex hack. So now we see why we have this Bonnie and Clyde scenario. Now we see why we have this rapper coming in. Guys, they build the movie. They build the drama behind the story. And we know the sheep eat it up. And then on top of it, guys, it says the Bitfinex launderers were headed to Ukraine and Russia. Guys, this movie just keeps getting better and better. Just get your popcorn and sit back and relax. And then we have Blockfi faces $100 million in penalties over crypto interest accounts. Now, they did announce that they was doing some type of investigation. I think it was back in November. But guys, remember, Coinbase was going to be doing the same thing, and then they pulled back. So we know there's more to the story. I went onto the SEC website. I didn't find anything to back up what's going on. But guys, we know part of this Ripple XRP SEC movie is so therefore they can keep kicking this regulation can down the road. We know FinCEN had already investigated Ripple a long time ago. We know there should be no type of issues with Ripple because we see Brad Garlinghouse hanging out with majority of the central bankers. And if this Blockfi news is correct, it's going to be a snowball effect through crypto. Guys, we know that 99% of these cryptos are going to disappear. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the FTX.US to launch stock trading soon. And guys, I told you a long time ago that all stocks are going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. So therefore, you're going to be able to buy a percentage of it. The same way you can buy a percentage of Ethereum and Bitcoin. We have a few platforms that already allow you to do that. But all stocks will be tokenized where you can buy a percentage, and that will be the norm. And remember what I taught you about Paxos, that same-day settlement also in stocks. Now we have OpenSea launches Venture Arm and NFT Ecosystem Grant Program. And guys, we see all the money being thrown at NFTs. We know NFTs are nothing but tokenized goods. These virtual products that you'll never be able to put your hands on. And then plus we have the money laundering. But guys, we know who are the biggest money launderers? That's right, the banks. And NFTs are the perfect route. And lastly, guys, we have Jamaica is on track to roll out its digital currency in 2022. And guys, we know all last year they were testing. We see the Caribbean, we see the Middle East, we see Asia, we see Africa. All of them are leading before the United States, and we know that's all done on purpose. The fourth industrial revolution was planned in the United States, funded in the United States, and we're put on the back burner on purpose. So therefore, China, the dragon, can rise, and America, the Babylon, falls. And we clearly see America, the Babylon, falling, where that U.S. reserve currency loses its right. The digital yuan rises, backed by that digital SDR. And we know the crypto teacher wrote about it a long time ago. Because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, get their own stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.